That's right, I'm finally starting on this old Mercedes. So it's been off the road for well over 20 years and is going to need quite a bit of work. I'm going to need to look at the brakes, suspension, ignition, fuel system I just want to redo. It seems to work, but don't really trust a 30-plus-year-old fuel pump. And then, of course, all the little things along the way. Now, the first step to make this car super reliable and turnkey is, of course, to start polishing some trim. That makes sense, right? The sill trim has seen better days. These rusty screws made it look just that much worse. Let's fix this. I didn't go too crazy with them, but this is already a huge improvement. I reinstalled them with some flat top stainless screws, and the sill trim is looking great. Finally matches the rest of the interior. This door has a few issues. One being the wood trim fell off. I do still have it though. The other problem is that the window doesn't work. So off goes the door card. The quality of chrome they use is insane. Amazing. That's it. I gave the window some help on the way down. However, I did grease everything as well a little bit, but yeah, probably need to take that apart. So, just took the whole window regulator out. It just comes out through the bottom. Seems to work good, but I'm just gonna clean up the brushes, maybe see what I can do inside. Yeah. This all looks really good. At this point, I'm just kind of having fun taking apart and seeing how it works. It actually looks very nice. I'm just going to clean up that a little bit, but yeah, there's not even much I can do. That's super nice. It's amazing how this stuff lasts that long. So, the window motor assembly is ready to kind of go back together. Cleaned it up, just gave this a light sand and cleaned that contact point. For the brushes themselves, in there, they're clean now, and they actually didn't really move too freely when I took it apart, and now they move freely almost too easily. They keep popping out, so I had to put these wires to hold it together. So, I'm just gonna have to put some fresh grease on here and put it together. Alright, moment of truth. And I'm just moving the window by hand. It actually, the top, very top of the window moves easily. But as soon as it gets like, kind of, like 3/4, it's pretty stiff. So I think it might be more of an issue with the window slides than the actual motor. But I'm gonna grease everything up. See if I can readjust this or something. It's really stuck at this level. Not easy to move. Oy. So I put it all together, greased everything. The motor obviously seems to work quite nice. However, the window is still kind of hard to move. And, well, I did some more researching online and found this. It's a lubricant silicone. I don't know which one's best or whatever, but I'm going to try this just to lubricate the tracks. Which kind of makes sense if you think about it. This rubber will get dry. It's kind of a felt, I guess, and make it harder to move. So, we're going to use this and see if that works. I decided to not be shy with this. Alright, so I have the window moving relatively easy. Still not as easy as I'd like, but I think that's okay. This window did not move before, and now, let's see. Wow, that's awesome. Since the door is apart, I have access to these guys. This just looks terrible in my opinion. So I think I need to clean it up. Here is the door lock. Now I don't know about you, but I find this stuff kind of cool. This is the child lock here. So you can reach from the outside the door when it's open. And then this is what it looks like from the other side. It's actually quite the intricate locking system. So this is where your door handle pushes from the outside. Now it is actually locked. And you can see when I move this guy, then I push the rest of the mechanism. Super cool. And then also, this guy is attached to the inner door handle, so when it's locked, you can't move it. And then when unlocked, you'll be able to move it. Now the spring's pretty strong, so I can't move it. And then the child lock in here just moves this piece. Simple, but crazy complex as well. Very cool. Time to just, yeah, I'm just gonna put oil on everything and then hopefully I can clean this up so it looks a little bit better and then put it back in. Alright, so I got this. This is the first time using this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Heavy cut pre-polishing paste for all metals. German and Turkish engineering. We'll see if this works. Cleaned up this part, just give it a little bit of a polish and quick cleaning. Yeah, it looks good. The quality of this stuff is just amazing to me. The plating's still really good. Gave it some fresh grease as well. Everything's nicely oiled too. Should be ready to go. Ah, the snowball effect in action. The door handle just doesn't work as good as it should. It kind of like sticks a little bit. Yeah, see now, I'm actually pushing it and it's really hard. It's actually totally stuck. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna take the door handle off as well. Remove the door handle, there's just one screw here, and then there's another screw on the inside, on the other side of this part of the handle, that just has to move a little bit by the looks of it, and then it should slide forward. Okay. Nice. Simple. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but something is stuck. I tried oiling it, but it wasn't working, so. So, now that the door handle is not in the way anymore, I may as well give this area a polish since I have the opportunity. Things just lead one thing after another. There's actually some overspray on the door handle, which is unacceptable. So, I actually ended up breaking this door handle. It was cracked already, you can kind of see a little bit of rust staining, but the inside of the mechanism is like totally rotten. That's why it was getting stuck. So I ordered a new one, or used one off eBay, that's in really nice shape, and it works great. Now that the door handle is on and working good, I put the rest of the door card on. And it is looking pretty nice. Got the wood glued back on. The sill trim with the stainless screws, very happy with that. So now that a lot of little cosmetic things are out of the way, I think the next step is to tackle the motor. It does run good, but I want to redo the ignition fuel system, and then maybe have a look at the timing chain and stuff. So that'll be the next episode of the Mercedes project. Stay tuned.